very interesting here to see what happens. And one thing I'm really going to be looking out for is this Thanatos on
Hmm.
in the hands of Trash Panda. You know, anytime if New Wall alts gets him to that execute level, that could be a nice combo on the side of Weenie Wards right there to just get in there and just change the team fight in a huge way.
Yeah, there's definitely a few combos that can happen. A big one to look, of course, is always the Ymir as well. So much CC capability with the freeze in the wall. So there's definitely lots that can happen.
Yeah, and then when you throw a Rama in there into a Ymir freeze, that's always interesting as well as we get in here. Very is okay. Moist is actually going to pick up some relics and stuff. Thought I was moving around base, not going to come out with that, but pretty typical start here by everyone. As we see here, we might have a pause here.
Yeah,
Yeah, looks like we got a pause.
seems like a pause. We can tell the pace that these two teams are going to be dictating by the relics already a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Team Denied's got 3 beats, and We Need Wards has got 3 blinks. So you can tell which team's going to be a bit more aggressive in the start here.
And do you think those beads are? I mean, coming into a team fight when you have King Arthur, Ymir, if King Arthur ults you, and you drop your beads, you have no way to get out of Ymir freeze. So they're gonna have to be very, very choosy here when to use their beads because, you know, if we have a 5-man Ymir freeze, that could change.
Yeah, there's a lot of initiation on wards with the blinks. They're definitely well warranted. And Nemesis doesn't really need a blink. She's got her ult. It's basically a blink because it just slows you down. So it's the blink's not really needed on her. But the Jing Chen is a little surprising that he didn't pick up blink. He went shell instead.
Yeah, that may be counterproductive against this Ymir getting blink. As we just see typical starts here all across the map. Both duo lanes going for that Alpha Harpy start. Little feeling out process right here in this mid lane between Spooky and Peaceful Mind here. Who has the advantage in your eyes in this mid lane matchup? Newall against the Thoth.
On paper, I mean, the Thoth, his one is just devastating in terms of damage and poke. You can be sitting literally almost behind your tower and still be getting chunked for full HP. So, I mean, in terms of pressure, the Thoth is definitely going to have it, but Nua's definitely going to have a lot of damage in return.
Yeah, as we get the jungles over here coming to help with this mid lane. Just a little bit more feeling out process as they go to take their buffs and too much exciting stuff happening. It looks like both beads down on the solo laners already. Pretty interesting to see here at the very start. Both their beads are down.
Yeah, the blinks.
Blinks, yeah. Those blinks are down, so it's going to be Cthulhu having a little bit of pressure here. Sam is against Limey on this King Arthur. That's going to be something that we're going to have to keep an eye out for, as Spooky Mars might just fall right here. And no, he will not. Moistnap unable to find the kill right there. Spooky just hanging on with that, and that is going to force a back from Spooky in there. That gives a little bit more of a XP lead to Peaceful Mind here on this Thoth, as we just have another feeling out process right here as well. Semi-initiation right there. Nice freeze right there. Good wall. Was just able to run around it. There was no pressure right there to follow up on that. But so far, it's looking like both teams want to feel each other out here in the early going and just see who's going to make the first mistake.
Yeah, really close in mid lane there. Nemesis, unfortunately, unable to hit the auto attack resets on her dashes correctly to get that kill. The potential was there, just not able to execute it to the full potential. Super close on getting that first blood, as it would have been pretty big for the Nemesis. But as you mentioned, Spooky had to back, and Thoth got a bit of an XP lead there.
And you know, I think with it, whichever mid laner is going to get to the lead first is going to be a huge one. As we're seeing a little bit more of a feeling out process. Scar, I want to ask you, what is your favorite type of gameplay in a league? Do you like to go for the feeling out process? You know, take it slow, wait till about that 5-10 minute mark to really try to find something, or do you just like to go head on? And as we see a nice little blink freezing right there, and the nice wall out there, but Huyi is able to, Killjoy is able to jump over that wall.
Yeah, I think Cabo just kind of answered my question there with the aggressive play. I think you got to be aggressive. You got to just force your team to have an answer to what you're gonna do. As we see Limey being aggressive in the solo lane as well here, and Cthulhu's an ult actually.
Force isn't an ult there, and anytime you can force a Cthulhu ult out and escape with your life, that's always a good sign. And gotta be careful now, because Trash Panda on this Thanatos is at level 5, so if anyone does get into that execute rate, you see what happens. We get a little bit of, you know, just everyone just farming up and just want to not make that early mistake.
Yeah, but to fully answer your question, I think the aggressive playstyles is definitely the way to go. You really want to force your other team to think and make errors.
As we a lazy back right there, the ultimate does come out. Jack does have to go up into his ult. He's not able to be doing anything. From Killjoy, so a nice ricochet on that one to get the first blood in the hands of Team Denied. That was a great bounce right there.
Yeah, good ricochet. I mean, Jack just caught off a little bit too lazy there. As we see a nice freeze there from Ymir, or a nice wall from Ymir, but Jack maybe caught out just a little bit too lazy backing in his lane, not aware of the potential that they had to kill him.
And Peaceful Mind right there with the favorite thing to do on Thoth. Thoth is just get that ultimate trick out there, so to speak. Just fake the ult out and force something to happen. Nice pings out there showing Trash Panda where everyone's at. But so far, Team Denied, you know, they have going up into the ult, looking for something, able to land it, but nobody's there to back him up. And the Ymir wall is just a little bit off there, so he's able to escape. Ooh. That was a perfectly timed new wall ultimate right there to dodge that Thoth ultimate. And I can't speak today, but trading stuff right here as we see the ultimate does come out from Lyman right there onto this Cthulhu, and just trying to feel out. But this is your typical solo battle. We're just gonna poke at each other and see what happens.
Yeah, big slugfest in mid. Trash Panda really taking the aggressive ult, which is what you love to see. Not sure if the communication was as good there as it could have been. It seemed like there might have been a bit of a lapse because there was really no follow-up onto that. If Spooky was there with New Wall a little bit quicker, there definitely would have been a kill there. But that's what you want to see, the aggression being put on to the mid laner and just tons of relics and you know, panic being forced.
Yeah, and that's as they go here to take these side harpies right here. You know, just really continuing to feel each other out and see little fight here in between the tier 1 and tier 2 towers right here. As Trash Panda does come over on the gank and force out the Cthulhu ultimate, but looking, you know, it ends right there. Yep, executes is going to happen right there. And we got a 3-man rotation coming over here into the solo lane. I do not think Trash Panda knows about it. He might be hung out right here, and he was able to.
Nice.
Oh, he did have his blink up. That was a good blink right there. But Limey may be caught out right here on this. Oh, Limey's able to escape from that. And hey, you always take that when you get a 3-man rotation on you and you're able to escape with both of your lives and you get a kill to get your jungler up ahead. That's always a good start.
Yeah, I mean, great rotation from Trash Panda. He recognized that Cthulhu was proxying deep inside between the two towers, and and he was there to just punish him really quickly. He said, "You're not gonna be able to proxy on my soul laner that easy," and he punished him for it, and that's exactly what you want to see. On the Thanatos, he got him his threshold and just finished him down. Plus, as you mentioned, they escaped pretty easily. So definitely a good start for the Thanatos.
And as we see here in this mid lane, tower has the tier 1 tower has just a quarter of an HP left. So be looking out here for a push down this mid lane to try to get that early tier 1 tower, as Team Denied does have the gold advantage again right here. But this Thoth able to just eliminate, as we see right here. Killjoy looking to get the kill right here and drops the ult. Oh my god, Killjoy does drop the ultimate out and find the kill before Jack Killjoy. And that was a nice ultimate right there from Trash Panda. And he's able to escape, getting a little poke off there, just saying, hey, I'm still around. But Tabou able to recognize that he's by himself and just get out of there. But that's a good job right there by Killjoy to just take that level lead, that 2-kill lead.
Looks like we got a rotation here.
We do looking to have a form. They're doing Gold Fury. They're doing that Gold Fury. Spooky trying to come in there. Does Tabou try to steal this? And the Cthulhu ult does come out. And the Thoth ult was out also, just as a secure right there. But oh, Sam Cobra is caught out right there. That is Sam Cobra, yet he will go down from Trash Panda. Able to get there. Good 4-man rotation on that. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the plus sides of having a new on your team. You can ult if you think they're doing Gold Fury, get off that damage, and then you'll have the visibility. So they saw they were all for Gold Fury. Abo was able to disrupt them. Not able to take the Gold Fury, but lots of ultimates coming out to secure it. And then they caught out Sam Cobra when he was sleeping afterwards, and his team had left. So it's a decent pick and response, but they did drop the Gold Fury, so that's not the best for them.
Yeah, and it's only about a 2,000 gold lead. So, and it's still early. We're only 10 minutes into this game. So that 2,000 gold lead could change if Winnie Wars gets a kill here or two. That gold lead will, flip into their side if they get a tower. So Tabou right here looking a little bit out of position right there, but he's able to get out of there. Killjoy was unable to land those ricochets, and so far right now it's just seeing both teams are looking for the other one to make a mistake and capitalize on those.
Yeah, We Need Wards has honestly got some decent XP despite how far behind they are on gold. Not that 2k is a lot of gold, but Trash Panda is 2 levels up in the jungle, and everyone else is nearly equal. So that's the biggest lead in the game XP wise in the jungle.
And that could be handy as we see some pinks coming out here and saying, hey, junglers rotating over, be careful. You don't want it to go down. You don't have 3 deaths to their 0, so we get a nice little 4-man rotation here again, looking for possibly a fight here in the jungle. And as Sam Cobra does find the kill on this Trash Panda right there, but Alami looking to get the kill, he will just disengage there on Sam Cobra. So Trash Panda does go down for the first time.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. That's a failed gank from a 2 level ahead Thanatos. It was just a straight 2v1, and Sam Cobra fought off and killed Trash Panda. So that's really big for Team Denied, shutting down the lead that Trash Panda had in the jungle. So yeah, big for Cthulhu.
And as we see over here, that tier 1 does go down. But as we see over there, Moist Nap is over here in the right side of the jungle, looking to get on possibly does the blue invade. And yeah, they were looking to go after Lamy, but unsuccessful. Lamy aware of it, saying, hey, they're both over here, better be careful. And Killjoy looking to take that little XP right there, looking to go in. Nice engage right there. Forces the ult out from Jack. Able to hit a couple shots right there. Forces him to back off a little bit. But with both of them having Devos online, really any poke, that won't change anymore this season. till season 8 comes around.
Yeah, and Hui there, he had some extra damage with the second tier of Berserkers. He's not going to finish off Berserkers right away. Not the most common second or third item in the ADC role recently. We're seeing a lot of Odibo and a lot of kin size. But here, he's going to opt for the Berserkers. So Jack heading right for that kin size, as mentioned before. So the difference will be a little bit interesting there. Hui's going to have a bit more tank. Jack's going to have a bit more shred. But Killjoy definitely has the advantage in terms of XP and gold so far.
Now, what's your opinion on that Berserker shield on your ADC? You see the ultimate coming out here from. We'll get right back to that question. Peaceful Mind able to get that, but nice, able to Trash Panda able to follow up there onto Peaceful Mind, forces the ultimate out of Sam Cobra, and that's a wall right there. That at small walls, too strong to stop a gigantic Cthulhu. So as we see here, Trash Panda is gonna be able to get away there. So a nice 1-for-1 trade there, both mid laners. And it's going to be
T1.
Yeah, that's going to be a T1 over there and left as
Good
little wall. Yeah, that is good wall to keep him in there. Let's see if they can. They're unable to capitalize there. Not enough damage output over here. But look, they're Team Denied right now is looking for that Oni Fury, and yes, they will go into that Oni Fury. And as you see, Winnie Wards is coming over there for it, so we'll see if they're able to steal it or not. Jack does have his ultimate, so I don't know if he'll try to. Nah, he won't get it off in time.
Unfortunate. Too late. Jack was just locked onto his purple bluff there. It's a good freeze by Ymir. Oh, but it's just gonna pop out here. Jack was locked onto his purple buff, but as you were talking about before, the Berserker shield on an ADC, not exactly my preference of an item as far as ADC goes for a second item. Right after stacking, you definitely want to go into some shred as Jack has in kin size, or the Odibo is super strong right now. But it's definitely making you a little bit tankier. You get some attack speed from it and some power, but it's not as big of a power spike as something like kin size will be. So he has the lead, but he's looking to play it a little bit safer. Maybe something I would go for like 4th or 5th item usually. We'll see how it works on him here. As
we're looking for just a little engagement over here around FGG as Killjoy's over there. As Team Denied does look for this Pyromancer right here, with Medium Ward not wanting to contest this and force a possible fight over here at the FGG, and so Denied's basically just gonna get this for free.
Well, the question is, do they want to contest it or do they even know? Because the words are kind of scarce as we see a good engagement here.
Ooh, nice flip over there from Killjoy to dodge that Ymir wall. And right now, Team Deny is just looking, hey, we play this game slow, get a pick here, get a pick there. We're getting objectives in our favor right now. We can just play the slow game in this and we can pull out the win.
Yeah, it's going pretty well for Team Denied so far. They've got that 4K gold lead, and the XP lead is definitely climbed as well now. But it's definitely going to be something to see how they can handle these sieges. They've got the T1 towers. They picked off the easy objectives. But the hard part will now be transitioning that into T2s and Fire Giants, which is really going to swing them over with this lead. And having a Thanatos on the team is tough to play against because he can just execute you, He can execute your tanks, and then all of a sudden someone who's 50% HP or 40% HP is just out of the fight. So the Thanatos is definitely going to be someone to look to see if they can counteract. And
as we see a little fight here, as the ultimate does come out from Limey, able to look down. The ult does come out from the Nemesis. Look at that free fall right there. As the ultimate does come out from Bad Karma, and oh my gosh, every single ultimate is dropping out right now. As Tabo will fall. Yes, he will. Killjoy able to get that off there. That is going to be a tier 1. And I'm expecting, yeah, they're all healthy. They're going for Fire Giant here.
Yeah, I mean, why not go for Fire? You picked off that T1, you picked off 2 players. Jack is farming and left. He seems like he's not even going to come over here. Although
watch Trash Panda coming in with the ultimates. Looking for somebody low. Nice shield in there by Nem. Trash Panda just having to get out there, and Spooky just gets deleted. And good idea right there from the rest of We Need War to be like, hey, we can't fight this. We don't want to risk dying anymore. So let's just get out here. Let's regroup, reset, figure out what our next move is.
Yeah, I would have liked to see Jack come in with a, they're going to waste some ults on here. I would have liked to see Jack come in a little bit closer and just try a ROM snipe, seeing that he rotated all the way over from the left to the right side jungle. He could have at least tried to throw something at it, but he decides to go in and opt for some more farm and potentially shot at that T1 in left.
Yeah, that T1 may fall. Yeah, that T1's going to fall over there. So that's going to get them a little bit more gold back, some XP back here. As surprisingly enough, you know, the gold is going in the favor of Team Denied, but before we looked at that graph, Jack had the XP lead on Killjoy, but Killjoy able to bring that back there, even though Jack does not have a kill yet. So good farming over there.
Yeah, good farming. I mean, that attributes to what he just did, right? In left lane, he stayed and farmed a little bit more instead of coming over to the fire. Too far, at least. He definitely came over a bit, but he's definitely doing a good job of farming up. And I mean, once people hit 20, you know, you're level 20. So
as we get a little poke out here. And oh, Tabot might just fall right here. Yeah, ultimate does come out, and that's a kill right there. Trash Panda was caught in that, and Tabot does fall there to everything right there. And Team Denied right here just looking to take this tier 2, get all the tier 2s off the map is what they're thinking, and then look for other fights here. But getting a little poke off there.
That poke.
Oh, the ultimates. Oh, this is why Thoth is played so well. And the ultimate comes out there. Oh my gosh, they're just getting thrown everything at We Need Wars right there. Oh, good blocking there by Sam Cobra. Oh, Team Denied is like, no, hey, let's just keep pushing. Let's keep pushing. The ultimate does come out there from Jack. Tabot does get the ultimate out there. And Denied smartly right here, backing off here, saying like, hey, let's not worry about this. But good job over there by Moist Nap to push that wave up over there on the right side. And look at this, Team Denied going to the left side, looking to take this tier 2 and do exactly what I said and look to push the Phoenixes.
Yeah, well handled so far by Team Denied on this push. They've been able to get those T2 towers down, pick up some kills on Limey and Spooky, and we were just seeing why Thoth is just so aggressive. He can hit all the shots and all the damage. Then I mean, your health bar's gone.
Yeah, and as Team Denied here, they're like, hey, while we're walking back to base, let's just take this Gold Fury, increase our lead even more. We're up to now a what? Almost, yeah, it's a 1,200 gold lead. Yeah, 1,200 and climbing. XP's almost at 11.5. So We Need Wars right here. They're gonna have to look for a pick or two, and this is smart right here. Getting the Pyromancer, get you some XP there, and look to change this match around.
Yeah, good pickup there. That's, you know, what we call splitting the map. They did a good job realizing they were going to pick up the golden back, so they were safe enough to push up here, get some wards on fire, kill the pyro, and the gold is not going to do too much of a swing in their favor, but it's something. It's something that the other team can't pick up for free, and definitely something to give them a little bit of hope in the game, as they'll, you know, potentially look to try to stave off these Phoenixes, as Team Denied is going to look to circle for this next fire.
Yeah, and it just goes to show you how important objectives are. As you see, Bad Karma is up 3 levels on Tabot right there. And he does not have a kill. He has those 6 assists. But Tabot has died 2 times. So that's given Bad Karma that chance to farm a little bit more, get that XP, and get a little more defensive items on board there, and just able to stay in these team fights longer. As we look for a little fight over here, little cheeky speed invade as Cthulhu. Sam Cobra does pick up the speed. That's not something you want to see if you're winning wars. A gigantic Cthulhu just running you down lane and just coming at you. But Tabot right here feeling a little frisky, and Peaceful Mind does go down. Spooky does drop him, and we'll see right here what Trash Panda is doing. Trash Panda is up in the air. He misses the execute right there. That could have been huge. As we see, the ultimate does come out there.
Great wall.
From Bad Karma. That was a great wall to block that off. But Tabo will fall here. And gets the freeze off! Oh, Bad Karma just able to get a little bit more damage out there as they look at this here. Game Cobra is looking a little bit low there on health, but his team's right there to be like, hey man, you're alright. I'm getting down here, and they're looking to just run this down here. Take this Phoenix. And they might possibly look to finish here, although their tanks are a little bit low. Right here, and yeah, they're just gonna pull off of that because Jack is there, does have his ult up, and he was able to get some damage off. That could have been bad, but good job right there by Team Denied to take that fight. They knew they could win it, and just get a Phoenix right there. So now you can force a fight in the left lane or right lane and just take something. As we see a little engagement here, Trash Panda does find the kill on Bad Karma, and Jack right here looking to, Spooky is over there to help him, and Jack is able to get the kill with the shutdown. That's a little bit more gold on your side, and right here, this is what we need Wards needs to do. Find those kills here or there, slow the game down, and look for these objectives.
Yeah. The original fight was a good fight pick by We Need Wards. They stayed a little bit too long. Kunzandi realized he wasn't near threshold to kill Cthulhu, so he dipped out of the Thanatos ult. And they just got caught out and killed there, so it was a little bit unfortunate they lost their Phoenix, but a good job of cleaning up. Team Denied did not do a very good job of getting out. The call there needs to be, if we're staying, we're doing fire right away, or if we're backing to get health and coming back to fire. Unfortunately, they didn't have the communication and they didn't go back right away.
As they look here to pull this Fire Giants, and this right here is, I don't think. Oh, Waning Wards is coming over to possibly contest it. The new wall does come down, so they all know that they are there on the Fire Giant. It is below a quarter health, and Team Denied is able to get it, but Trash Panda is able to come in with the execute, able to get the double kill right there. Oh, come on, Trash Panda, give us a triple. But Peaceful Mind is able to get away with that, and they're just looking to push Team Denied back as they're looking to rotate in this mid lane and get this tier 1 over here in mid. That was a great fight right there by We Need Wards.
Yeah, I would have liked to see Team Denied bait the fire a little bit more and try to kill We Need Wards instead of, taking all the damage and then getting caught out afterwards. So it was good recognition that they could find some picks here. And they did find some picks, and now they're going to potentially look at a Gold Fury. And
this Gold Fury right here, it's 10,000 gold lead, but they're just looking to bait a fight here, I think. Oh no, they're committing to it hard as that Karma does come out with the ult, but all beads are, beads, they come down off the blue wall. Nice ultimate right there to take down. Oh, yep, Trash Panda will fall down. That Karma will fall down.
Nice.
Jack with the nice job right there. The ultimate does come out there, and Jack with a triple kill right there. As the fight over Gold Fury did happen, but they're looking to just get out of here, take another fight here, and possibly look for more objectives. You don't want to get caught out here if you're Tabo or Spooky, but Team Denied right here looking to pull a fight over here on this Gold Fury, and Tabo does get caught out there. That's not what you wanted. Moist Snap does get the kill there on Tabo, but Moist Snap able to escape from Jack right there, so able to just change a little there, get a kill of your own, and just make this Gold Fury or this Primal Fury even tougher to fight over.
Yeah, Tabo just got baited there, unfortunately. Cthulhu baited him in, and he just fell victim for it pretty badly, as it looks like Team Denied is going to get a start on this Gold Fury here, and Rama is looking in the left side.
And, yep, they're going to get that. Jack, unfortunately, does not have his ult, so he's unable. He realizes what happened. He did not. Yeah, he had it, but he was just a little bit too early on that, and it was just one basic right there. But Trash Panda looking here to take this Pyromancer, and that's an all right trade. Pyromancer for your Primal Fury.
Yeah, really good job so far of Wards this game and splitting the map. They've done it 2 times now. We've seen other team gets gold. They go take Pyro and gold in some return, and we're seeing a bit of a gold comeback here. They're not as far down as they were before.
Yeah, and it's only a 9,000 gold difference, and that XP lead's starting to turn in the favor of we need wards. But pretty much everyone except the supports. No, Lami's still there at level 19. So, but you see right there, almost everybody on Team Denied except Bad Karma is at level 20. So we're pretty much getting there into full kits here almost, and so this is where one team fight can really change the game. You gotta watch out here for Spooky being caught out there. Oh, nice dash in there by Sam Cobra, able to get the. No, he's not gonna be able to get the slow off, but nice wall out there. But look at, oh, that's not what you want. Moistnap able to find the rotation there, and Sam Cobra will find the kill right there. Trash Panda looking to come in here on the execute. Oh, Moistnap, good timing on that. Peace of Mind does come through though to eliminate Trash Panda there. And if you're a Weeding Wars fan, this is not what you want to see right now. And Peace of Mind able to come through, and that is a nice ultimate out there from Killjoy. Nice Gene Chen ult to throw him back there, and Peaceful Mind able to find another kill here. And this might just be a D side, and this might end it, folks.
Want the quad.
He wants the quad. He wants the quad. He's not able to get it though. But that is most likely going to be game here, as I don't think Tabo can do enough to stop this. And game 1 is going to go into the hands of, he might. Nope, he's not going to be able to do enough. Team Denied walks away. Game 1 victors.
Yeah, great effort from Team Denied. Just clearly the better game, better team in game 1 here in terms of play and performance. Worked out pretty well. The Thoth got far ahead, and the Huyi got far ahead. But it was really just the difference of taking the early lead and getting the objectives, and then the snowball. And the snowball happened. Worked well for Team Denied, and they took the victory in game 1.
Yeah, and as we see here, Killjoy on the Huyi, that Berserker shield that we had talked about earlier coming in handy, as he only does die twice with that. But Trash Panda on the Thanatos able to put up good amount of kills here, but just Team Denied got more kills when it mattered most there at the end, and a lot of damage output here by Jack and Spooky here. So it's gonna be good. But what are you expecting to be different here for game number 2?
For game number 2, I think it's going to be interesting to see how the teams line up in terms of banning. I'm not sure if the Cthulhu will be allowed to slip through again, because it was very devastating for We Need Awards. But yeah, it's going to be tough to see how they adjusted this. In terms of impact, the Thoth had a huge impact on the fights and did tons of damage, as well as the Huyi. So the backline focus on Team Denied is going to have to be bigger for We Need Awards, and they're just going to have to do a better job of not slipping behind in terms of objectives and gold.
Yeah, that's gonna be very, very interesting to see. But we will be right back. We're going to take a quick break here as we get ready to get into game number 2. We'll be right back. Alrighty, guys, we are back. So yeah, servers were giving us a little bit of an issue, but this is Busted Kappa back here with Skr, and we're seeing a Guan Yu banned out first. So still the the same bans as last time so far, with the Tsukiyomi coming out for Team Denied. So Skr, are you looking for any different bans here than the first phase?
I think the Cthulhu was really a handful. I'm not sure the Thoth warrants a ban from wards, but I think the Cthulhu was definitely a handful, unless they're planning to first pick it themselves, which could definitely happen.
Yeah, as the sets and Persephone comes out here. So same bands, just flip flopped on the side of Weenie Wards. And there's the Nemesis. So that is the first band change that we got here. And there, I think when you ban out that Nemesis, you're thinking about getting Cthulhu for yourself.
Yeah, potentially. It's definitely a good point. As we see the Yamoja band, and we'll see what they do for the first pick. But Nemesis is definitely a change from the last game, so I believe that lets through a Raw, which we saw banned last time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, I mean, I would much rather go up against a Raw than a Nemesis, because Nemesis has that, and
Ooh.
Spooky looking to come through with a Raw to give that little bit of sustain that they were lacking. That does let the Cthulhu through. So, very interesting that you're not going to pick up the Nemesis if you're letting Cthulhu through.
Yeah.
But,
I believe Guan Yu is played a lot by Sam Cobra, which is I believe they weren't going to let him have that god. But he's just going to settle for the Cthulhu here, and he looked good on game 1, and we'll see it again in game 2.
yeah, he did look very, very good to the on that Cthulhu going into the King Arthur. So we'll see if Limey does go for something different here as we see who Killjoy's waiting to pick up here on this. We might have some technical difficulties here, with everything going on, but we're waiting to see. Now, okay, yeah, they were just taking a little bit of a time here to figure out what they were doing as they do get the Ymir through.
Yeah.
So,
We saw Tabo run the Ymir last time,
mhm.
so it's going to be ran this time against them. So maybe they'll be looking to play a bit more of an aggressive play style.
Yep, and Jack going back to this Rama. He looked very, very good on it. Just got unlucky, unlucky on the kills, dying a couple times to ganks. So he looked good on it, but interesting to see here if we get the Huyi back on the side of Team Denied.
Yeah, Jack maybe struggling a little bit first game on the ROM, not as dominant as we usually like to see him come out of playing the Hui. He knows how to play into the Hui. It's one of his best gods. So we'll see if he runs it again and has better luck this time. But the Kepri is going to be picked to protect him, actually.
Yeah, that's huge. Here, with this, ooh, a little bait and switch right there. They get the Kuzenbo here. So anytime you're going up and the Thoth does come through here, Kuzenbo Ram, that's very frustrating to play against. I think is the Thoth, who did have a huge impact, does stay here. So we'll see here who does get banned out here in the second phase.
Yeah, the Peaceful Mind looked really comfortable on that Thoth. He was doing lots of damage, having good impact, hitting a lot of those ultimates. So nice to see him again on that Thoth.
Yep, as Team Denied does take away that King Arthur from Limey, and Weenie Wards is like, all right, Killjoy, you need to beat us on something else. As they do take away that Hu Yi and Cupid from Killjoy. And Whoombats is the final ban here from Team Denied. So I'm gonna be interesting to see who Killjoy is going to pick up here. As we know Danzaburo is not able to be played right now. So it's gonna be interesting to see what hunter they go over there to go with this Ymir in the duo lane.
Definitely some good options still available. I think a Hachiman goes pretty well here.
Apollo.
Apollo is obviously really big, and yeah.
Hey, look at that.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah, there's the Apollo, and I mean we've seen the impact of it on the world stage. So
Uh,
the rotations are huge, and we'll see how it'll be played in the dual lane by Killjoy this time.
yeah. As Limey picks up the Sun Wukong right there. As we'll see in who Trash Panda is looking to go here with the jungler and looking for the Pele. He didn't have that bad of a game on the Thanatos. So pretty interesting to see him to go away from that. But we'll see who and the Ravana, a quick selection here on the side of Team Denied. But Skur, I wanna ask you here right now, looking at these two team comps, just on paper, who has the advantage?
Good drafts from both teams. I'm not gonna lie, I do like Team Denied's draft a little bit more, and it's partially just because of how Peaceful Mind and Sam Cobra played on Cthulhu and Thoth last game. They looked really comfortable, and the gods are really good right now, as well as that Apollo, which is so good in terms of rotations and making impact early game, mid game, even late game. Um, but on paper, I really like the Thoth and Cthulhu picks. The team is looking really strong. The Robin's gonna have to try to invade the backline, and there's not too much CC to disrupt him from doing that. He will just kind of have to get away from the Kuzumbo by using his two. But yeah, I really like Team Tonight's draft, and We Need Wards definitely has some counterplay potential with some of their picks.
Yeah, and it's going to be a very interesting to see how the two play styles are going to be here, because, like you said, that Apollo rotation can be very, very strong with that ultimate. So might be seeing a lot of Jack staying in duo lane by himself because of that ultimate by Killjoy. But you know, if We Need Wars just fixes some things and cleans some stuff up, you know, we could be looking at a possible game 3 here after this one. But we'll see as we get in here to the match, and it looks like everyone's going about your standard starts here, as Weenie Ward's again going with those 3 blinks. Now, Skur, you are one of the coaches of Weenie Wards. Is this something you've told them that works a lot in your opinion, or is it just something that they're like, hey, we want to do this?
It's definitely team player preference. Tabo loves his aggressive junglers. You've already seen he's played Ymir. He's going to play Kuzumbo. He prefers to play the ones that strive on Blink, and Kuzumbo is one of them. And Trash Panda as well. The Blink is just good on Pele. He plays the aggressive gods as well. So if they're playing gods like Thor or Nemesis, they'll be opting to get the beads, and same with Tabo. If he plays a god like Ganesh, he'll definitely play more passive. But it seems they're looking to play more aggressive in these games tonight. So it's definitely something situational that'll change from game to game.
Okay. As we, like I said, just a normal, typical starts here from everyone on both sides there. As excuse me, there, both of them looking to do. Weenie Wards is the only team that looks to do the Alpha Harpy start, as Team Denied looking to push up that that duo lane here, and then just keep the pressure up here, as Back Armor is a level up here, but when Kuzumbo can just throw out Nide, forces somebody to watch it. But just here, and just a little sitting on about tower, looks to get that freeze off there, but does not connect. A little bit of poke damage there. That's spooky, almost going down there in the mid lane to this Thoth in the hands of Peaceful Mind, who did look absolutely phenomenal on it last game. Let's look to get the red buff right here, but Limey on this Sun Wukong, looking to be in a little bit of danger here to this Cthulhu, but just not enough damage out right here with only that warrior's blessing in the hands of Sam Cobra. But right now, it's looking like a little bit of a slugfest right here as we see Trash Panda coming over here, looking for the little gank right over here. Able, nice plucking, a great freeze out there by Bad Karma and good meds right there, but able to not get the damage as they shift to Apollo right there. And Trash Panda is able to get the kill there onto Killjoy. And good job right there by Trash Panda to basically say, hey, I can't get you, Mirror. Let me turn my attention to Apollo and get that kill.
Yeah, it was a good gank from Trash Panda. They really well executed play from the guys at Wards. Spooky was obviously told that Trash Panda's going over to gank left, so he needs to play passively in mid lane, and he did a good job of staying high health, not getting poked out too much, and that allowed Trash Panda to initiate a fight and have an easy first blood in dual lane.
Ooh, as Spooky there, little careful. He needs to be up there, but you know it's always easy to keep your health up when you're raw up there because you got your own healing coming out here. As we the Moist Nap coming over here on that and able to get the stun off there on the Trash Panda. As look for a little 2v2 here action over here, but Peaceful Mind over here looking to get a little, still unable to find that kill on the Spooky on this raw. Be able to get a little here, but Trash Panda coming in. Oh, pre-beads right there, and Trash Panda dive in the tower and getting the kill, and he barely survives that. Trash Panda, that was a phenomenal engage right there to get the kill and barely escape with that. And Trash Panda, he's low in health, and they're going after this red buff. That might be something, and he's able to escape with that. You know, I'd hate to see him. Oh, he might. No, he's gonna be okay. He's gonna be okay. Always hate to see somebody die to camps. Had it happen to me before, and it's absolutely frustrating. But yeah. You see here just a little bit of a feeling out process here as Limey is going to drop the Totem of Coup right here. And Sam Cobra looking to get a little out there, but look at Bad Karma right over here coming, just misses the freeze right there. I was looking for these supports to move over to the mid lane and is looking for a possible a nice wall out there, stop any but good pathing right there by Trash Panda to try to cut him off there.
Yeah, Trash Panda's playing really aggressive here in this jungle. He's using his lead that he's gotten with the early 2 kills now, and you saw him just invade there. They've got sentry set up on the entries to the left side of the map on both sides. So good ward just so far from Wards, and they're going to look to continue to branch off on this lead with the early lead in gold that they've sustained.
And good poke out there by Peaceful Mind on this Thoth. You know, just able to do a little bit of something, and that's where Thoth can come in handy as a backliner, just getting that poke out from far away. As see here, not really anything. What we running into some technical difficulties here. Give us 1 second.
It looks like Vile might have activated his passive as streamer.
Yeah. Alrighty, guys. We are back here. But from the news that I'm receiving, we are actually going to reschedule this game because everyone did get DC'd from the servers. So we're going to have to reschedule this for a time to be determined. Be on the lookout in the Discords and everything like that if you wanted to tune out for this game to see when everything's going to happen. But real quick, Skur, I want to ask you this: what effect does this have on players?
I mean, smite servers are gonna smite server. It happens a lot. So Obviously, it's gonna require a new mindset for the next time that they go at this again. But a little unfortunate for Wards as they were really holding some leverage in that game too. But it's just gonna be pretty much a hard reset for both of the teams, and they're gonna come back on another day and hopefully look at it with a new mindset.
Yeah. But yeah, that's I hate to cut this short, y'all, but we have no control over the servers or anything like that. But for Busta Kappa, for Skur, and for Vile on the cameras, this has been the Reap Smite League. Everyone, have a good night.